Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4. Check 1 2. This is a Zaleski Sports check. Audio check, please. Check 1 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketballs. Tonight, we present an Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup featuring the visiting Neillsville Warriors and the hometown Greenwood Indians. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe Anderson. I'll be providing play-by-play for tonight's action. My wife, Chris Anderson, is my producer. Let's take a look at the two teams that are on the court tonight. First, the visiting Neillsville Warriors, undefeated on the season. They're 4-0 overall and 4-0 in the Clover Belt, coached by longtime head coach John Geyer. They have been averaging 65 points a game and only giving up 26.8. Their leading scorer for the Warriors is Paris Opel, averaging 16 points per game and 5.8 rebounds per game. Amelia Trunkle chips in 13 points a game, along with Delaney Rochester. Sydney Subkey with 10 points per game, and Jessica Cohen with 4.8. As we look at their last few games, they defeated Marshfield Columbus Catholic 49-24 and defeated Gilman 90-31. They have upcoming next on Thursday. They will travel to Alma Center Lincoln, and Monday they have a big game at home versus McDonald Central. You can see that game on Zaleski Sports. And they have a game next Thursday at Colby. We look at the hometown Indians, 1-5 on the season, 0-3 in the Eastern Clover Belt. Head coach Trevor Wietrick and the Indians, after an opening win over Cornell, have lost 5 straight. They average 34 points per game and give up 47.5. Addison Davidson, their leading point getter, per average by 0.3 of a point. She averages 7.3. Avery Wietrick with 7 points per game. Tatum Travis, 6.5. Brittany Waldy with 3. And Tyson Lintner with 5.8. As I said before, after their opening win over Cornell here in Greenwood, they have lost 5 straight. In their last 3, they have lost to Abbotsford 60-33, to Gilman 60-36, and to Loyal 50-26. They have coming up on Friday at Spencer in the Thunderdome. Monday of next week they are at Independence, and next Tuesday they will host Thorpe here in Greenwood. Time for me to get ready for my PA announcing duties, and we will bring you this action here in a few minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Greenwood High School for tonight's girls basketball game featuring the visiting Neillsville Warriors and your Greenwood Indians. Greenwood High School, Neillsville High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds removed from the site of competition. We ask you to please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand. Remove your caps and place your hand over your heart for our national anthem, performed this evening by the Greenwood High School Choir. Thank you, choir. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Neillsville Warriors, a senior number 12, Delaney Rochester. A sophomore number 23, Sydney Subke. A senior number 24, Amelia Trumbull. A junior number 32, Paris Opelt. And a junior number 50, Abby Peck. Nielsen is head coached by John Dyer and assisted by Jamie Kuhn. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Greenwood Indians. Junior number 2, Avery Wheatred. Sophomore number 4, Addison Davidson. A sophomore number 11, Tyson Whitner. Junior number 13, Brittany Waldy.
Got the starting lineups all done, ready to go. Hey, friends. Get crazy low pricing on toys at Fleet Farm going on right now. Save up to 50% on all toys, including top toy brands like Barbie, Melissa and Doug, Lego, and Nerf. Get everything you need in one step. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And we are underway here in Greenwood. The Indians, the home team in their home whites with the red numbers, letters and trim. Neillsville in their traveling red jerseys with the light and gray numbers and trim. Greenwood going right to left on your screen. Neillsville left to right. Lintner will skip it in to Travis, and Travis will miss the layup. Lintner with the rebound. They swing it back out. Avery Wietrick for 3. Well off the mark. Good rebound. Pulled down by Sydney Subke, and she'll take the ball over the timeline for Greenwood. Zone defense employed by the Indians. Davidson will come out along with Travis. Greenwood looking to see if they can pick up a win tonight. They've been on a losing streak, and a shot is off the mark by Subke, tracked down by Wietrick on the rebound. And Waldy will take the ball over the timeline. Brittany Waldy, junior, number 13. And stolen by Delaney Rochester. Rochester's layup is good. So it's 2-0 Neillsville here early on. We've just underway here, and nearly a steal. Get your next countertop, island, or backsplash from Stone Innovations, the area's go-to for fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. Let Stone Innovations bring your home or business look to the next level. Visit stoneinnovations.net. Another steal, Subke, layup is good. 4-0 Warriors. Waldy will swing it back to Wietrick. 1-3-1 press employed by the Warriors. Tatum Travis drives baseline, is cut off by Subke, swings it back out to Wietrick. She stepped out of bounds. Here come the Warriors. Delaney Rochester probably could be in consideration for Player of the Year for the Eastern Clover Belt. That young lady is very talented. 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Rebound pulled back by the Trunkle, the shooter, and that's one off the mark by Opelt. And it's going to be Greenwood ball out of bounds. Sarah Beth Reif will check in for Greenwood for Brittany Waldy. 2-2-1 now employed by Neillsville. There goes Reif. Good job. And she's bumped, and she'll go to the line to shoot, too. Sarah Beth Reif. And they call that on White. Oh, my goodness, really? They call that foul on Tyson Lintner. That's her first. Must have been a moving screen. Back to action here with Neillsville. Rochester in the corner will drop it in. Good move by Opelt, and Opelt gets the bucket. 6-0, 15.5 on travel. And Tatum Travis travel. No seniors on the varsity team for Greenwood, and only, I believe, two seniors for Neillsville, and a 3. Who made that, my love? I'm going to give it to Delaney Rochester. Reif, and got the shot up, and a lot of contact. Rochester will push it ahead. Trunkle back to Rochester for 3. Nope. Lintner with the rebound for Greenwood. Addison Davidson. She'll try to go coast to coast, and she does, and misses it. Lintner gets the basket and the foul. Good job by Tyson Lintner. Pardon me. And they get that foul on Abby Kep. And coming in for the Warriors is Jess Kuhn, a freshman, number 34. And Tyson Lintner looking to finish up the old-fashioned three-point play. And it's good. So it's 9-3 here. Rochester will swing it over. Trunkle will look for a cutter back to Rochester. They want to swing it. Good skip. And they're taking that high pass away. They look for that flash from Jess Kuhn up high. Rochester will dribble in and hit the jumper. Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by the Warriors. They lead 11-3 with 14:12 left here in the first half. Wietrich will inbound for Greenwood. Tatum Travis will dribble up and traveled again. You got to turn pivot look before you start dribbling. It's not a very stressful press. I mean, it's one that I employed for years as a coach at 2-2-1. And if you beat it, you just got to, your press breaker, you got to be patient with it. Rochester. Neillsville very efficient with the ball. And they're going to get Rochester for the travel. Wally will return for Greenwood. She will come in for Addison Davidson. Gotta give a shout out to the Dolmans who are down in Arizona enjoying the warmth while we're here freezing. So shout out to the Dolmans. Nearly a steal. Trunkle will track it down back to Rochester. Good skip. Rochester with the floater. No. Who's got the rebound? I'll tell you, Rochester was in there trying to get the rebound over Tyson Lintner. Nearly did. Sarah Beth Reif on the floor, gets back up. Here goes Travis. Sarah Beth, she's not afraid to get in there and take a shot. And they're going to call a player control foul on 11. I think what it is she, I mean, you can't swing the elbows and just push somebody out of the way if you're on the offense with a rebound, or anybody for a rebound for that matter. I think as soon as you dip that shoulder, you know you're going to get a player control foul, whether defensively or offensively. That's speaking as an official. Still 11-3. They swing it over to Opelt. Back in the hands of Amelia Trunkle. She'll back it up to Opelt for three. And Opelt gets nothing but net. And remains Greenwood ball. Davidson will return for Greenwood. Give Avery Wietrich a breather. Shout out and congratulations to the Wietrich family as they gave a pretty good endowment to UW River Falls. Stolen by Rochester. She's fouled. She'll shoot two. And they call that on Addison Davidson. She just got into the game and committed a foul. So Rochester will step to the line for the first time tonight to shoot two. Number 12 on her jersey. She makes the first. Made them both. (16-3). And that press creating a lot of havoc for Greenwood. They can't just start dribbling against that, ladies. Good job defensively. Good move. And Opelt just couldn't get the bucket to fall. And then you're going to get a foul on Delaney Rochester. John Geyer, a longtime head coach at Neillsville. Gone to the state several times, won a state championship for sure. I don't know if he won one or two. Stolen by Rochester. Kicks it out, and what do we have? And that back official calls a foul. And they call that on Brittany Waldy. And the foul's starting to add up a little bit for Greenwood. 3 on the way by Subke. Back iron, no. Rebound by Lintner. And here comes Addison Davidson for Greenwood. And Sarabeth Reif dribbles, gets it in to Tyson Lintner. And she's fouled. And it'll be out of bounds underneath the basket. And I believe that was Jess Kuhn they get with the foul. It'll be her first. Tatum Travis to inbound, lobs it in. The Wildy, no. Or Waldy, excuse me. Right at the basket, just couldn't get it to drop. Opelt brings the ball up, back in the hands of Rochester to Opelt. She'll power in. Back to Opelt inside, good. And Paris Opelt with 7 points. Avery Wietrich will come in. It's just a 2-2-1 press. And they have scored a lot of points off of it, and that's shot off the mark by Trunkel. Reif has got to pull that down. Can't put it over your head like that all the time. And we got a foul. I think they're going to get Paris Opelt for that. And they get her for the foul, Opelt. Wietrich in for Greenwood, and checking in for the Warriors is Lily Opelt, a junior, number 14. Wietrich inbounds to Reif. Reif dribbles, tipped out of her hands, scrum. And we got a jump ball, and the arrow points to the Warriors. Thank you for tuning in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe Anderson, providing play-by-play. Greenwood and Neillsville here in an Eastern Clover Belt Conference girls basketball matchup. Trunkel. Now in the hands of Lily Opelt. Rochester keeps dribbling the ball. They keep moving it. Good movement by Neillsville. And the 3 on the way for Amelia Trunkel. Stripped out of bounds. That rebound was in the hands of Sydney Subke, and Tyson Lintner knocked it off of her and out of bounds. So it'll still remain Neillsville ball. Lily Opelt to inbound. And a nice look at a 3. No. Good look for Amelia Trunkel, but here goes Addison Davidson. Can't go back coast to coast. Sarah Beth Reif will go to the line to shoot 2. And they call that on Delaney Rochester, her second. And that is a 15 foul. Sarah Beth Reif comes to the line for the first time tonight, shooting 2, the junior, number 34. First free throw is up and missed. Back in for Neillsville will be Paris Opelt. Delaney Rochester will take a breather. Tatum Travis will check in. Next dead ball. Sarah Beth gets it. 1 for 2, and Travis can come in and give Brittany Waldy a breather. Wietrich, Davidson, Reif, Lintner, and Travis on the floor for Greenwood in a 2-3 zone. Paris Opelt. Trying to take away that high post. Davidson went for the steal, got to sprint back. Back out to Paris Opelt, and they'll keep moving it around. They're very patient. They're up 18-4, no rush. Baseline drive off the mark. Travis with the rebound. And Tatum Travis swings it over to Sarah Beth, and she tried to bounce it in to Tyson Lintner, but it's stolen by Neillsville. And Sydney Subke. And Amelia Trunkel up top. Also in is Paris Opelt. And we got a 30-second timeout by Neillsville. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Hey, I spoke a little bit about the Dahlmans previously. I'm going to talk about the Dahlman Insurance Agency, LLC. They are family-owned and operated, covering homes, businesses, and farms in the Midwest, Wisconsin since 1978. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency, so they can find the best rate for the coverage for your unique situation. Dahlman Insurance has offices in Greenwood and Thorpe and service customers throughout Midwest Wisconsin. You can find them at DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rates, stay for the service. Back to action here after the Neillsville 30-second timeout. Nice drive to the lane. Shot is up and missed, but Opelt was fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Avery Wietrich called for the foul, her first. Each team with 5 team fouls. And junior Paris Opelt makes the first of 2. Paris with 8 points so far. Make it 9. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And they're getting a little bit sharper with breaking that press. Davidson now double teamed to get it to Tatum Travis. Rife for 3. Get it! Hoo-ha! Yee, wow. 3 for Sarah Beth Rife. High off the glass. Trunkel will swing it back. Opelt answers with a 3 of her own. So Paris Opelt with another 3. Answers Rife's 3. Here's Rife again. Wietrich in the corner, drives baseline. Trying to get into Tyson Lintner. Swing it back out. Addison Davidson will center it. Tatum Travis with the runner. We got a foul. And he called that on Jess Kuhn, her foul. Abby Kepp will return and replace Jess Kuhn. And he'll be out of bounds to Greenwood underneath the basket. Wietrich into Davidson, who will shoot, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. And that's a 7th team foul on Greenwood. And Abby Kepp just got into the game and committed a foul about 3 seconds after checking in. Addison Davidson at the free throw line for the first time tonight, actually looking for her first points of the contest. She'll be shooting 2. And in and out. Second free throw is also missed. Rebound pulled down by Paris Opelt. She'll take the ball over the timeline for Neillsville. Gets it ahead to Amelia Trunkel. Rotated around the top. Nice drive to the basket and read well by Rife. She read that pass. Greenwood, can they? No, and good read there for Paris Opelt. Crossover, Euro step, and tipped out of bounds. Tatum Travis, good defensive play. Inbounding is Lily Opelt. She gets it in, a 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Miss by Sydney Subke. Greenwood pulls the rebound down. They've got to get over the timeline. Davidson tried to lob it in to Tyson Lintner. Stolen. 3 on the way for Opelt. Back iron. And Lintner will pull the rebound down for Greenwood. And Madison Davidson knew it. 1 before 2. Emerson Armand will check in for Neillsville, freshman number 40. She'll give Sydney Subke a breather. Young team for Coach Geyer. 1 senior on the team. 2. 6:50 left in the first half. Tell you, Paris Opel's feeling it and got it. Another 3. That is her third 3 of the first half, and we've got 6:35 left. That 2-2-1 press has just caused havoc for Greenwood and dividends for Neillsville. Good steal by Lily Opelt. Oh, Paris Opelt was feeling another 3 into her sister. I think that's her sister, number 14. Lily. Paris again skips over Ormond. No. Good rebound by Neillsville. And Paris Opel's 3 is missed. And a timeout called by Greenwood. And we're going to take a full one. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Hey friends, Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Back to action here in Greenwood after the Indian timeout. Tatum Travis has it stripped away by Lily Opelt. She keeps it in play. Good movement of the offense. 3 on the way by Paris Opelt, another one. And Paris Opelt is raining 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4 threes on the night so far. And a shot up by by Wietrich, no. And Tyson Lintner's going to be called for her 3rd personal. And that will cause Coach Wietrich to make a sub. And checking in will be Lainey Trampish, number 10. Davidson, Wietrich, Reif, Trampish, and Travis on the court for Greenwood. Pass inside. Cap missed it. Rebound for Neillsville. They keep rotating it. Amelia Trunkle to Lily Opelt. Lily Opelt looks for a cutter. Good crossover, good floater to the basket for Amelia Trunkle. Gets on the board tonight. It's 31-7. And Tiffany Mitty will check in for Greenwood. Sarah Beth Reif a breather. Both of these teams have to have a lot of conditioning skills. They don't have a lot on the bench as far as numbers. Cap kicks it back out. Opelt swings it to her sister, Paris. Rebound by Lainey Trampish. Davidson, a lot of pressure put on by Lily Opelt. Tiffany Mitty with the floater. Reif will recheck in for Greenwood at the next dead ball. .410 left here in the first half. Amelia Trunkle with the shot, makes it. Amelia Trunkle, back-to-back baskets. Lainey Trampush gets the shot off, and she's going to be fouled by Abby Kep. Jess Kuhn will check in. 50, and that is her third personal foul of the half. And a bonus throw coming up for Lainey Trampush. Number 34s for each team coming in. Reif for Greenwood and Kuhn for Neillsville. Lainey Trampush at the line to shoot 1-1. Miss on the free throw. Neillsville back on the offense. And Tatum Travis with the steal. Gets it to Avery Wietrich, who'll center the ball. Swings it over to Reif. Reif can't stick a fork in it. Reif was looking to catch, jumps and shoot, and you got to do one before two. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half. Paris Opelt with a big first half. 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 12, 14, 16, 18 points. And another shot for that young lady. Missed this time. Addison Davidson will rebound. She's got to center the ball, get out of the corners. There you go. And just lost the fork on it. Tatum Travis. Somehow Greenwood comes back with it. Trampush on the free throw line, back out to Wietrich. She'll put up the floater off the back window, no. And it's going to be Greenwood ball out of bounds. Returning for Neillsville is Sydney Subke. Good effort by Lily Opelt, the junior, number 14. Wietrich will inbound for Greenwood. And those long arms of Sydney Subke got the steal, and we got a foul. I think they're going to get that on Avery Wietrich, number 2. They do. It's her second personal. And we've got bonus throws this time for Greenwood, or pardon me, for Neillsville. It'll be Sydney Subke shooting 1-1. Neillsville's been pretty lights out at the free throw line. I don't think they've missed one yet. No, they have not. Second free throw coming up. Made them both. They have not missed a free throw tonight. And Tatum Travis did not establish herself back on the court. It was a good thought to inbound it and then give it back to the inbounder. But you got to reestablish yourself back on the court, both feet. Amelia Trunkle, they'll swing it back out. One of the basket is Sydney Subke, stolen by Lainey Trampush. And amongst the student section, you hear an awful lot of cheering. And that double team just really taking its toll on Greenwood. And the basket by Sydney Subke. And it's going to be one free throw coming up for the sophomore. That foul was called on Addison Davidson, her second. And she makes it. They have not missed a free throw here in the first half. 38-7. And we got a push. Player control foul called on Greenwood. Delaney Rochester will return for Neillsville. She's had a long time on the bench. And they call that foul on Addison Davidson. They aren't shooting free throws because it's a player control foul. You know, like a charge or a push. Can't shoot that. Paris Opel will not be denied tonight. I'm running out of room on the scorebook for here in the first half. 40-7, and jump ball. And she was right in the scrum with Addison Davidson. Waldy will return for Greenwood. He's checked in before the ball was out. Addison Davidson will have a seat. 1:50 left here in half number one. Waldy, Laney Trampush, and stolen right away. Good anticipation by Jess Kuhn. Nice pass, nice shot. Well done. Subke with the bucket. That was just well done by Neillsville. And another steal by Paris Opel, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Tatum Travis. 1:27 left here in half number one. Stick around at halftime. We'll have messages from our sponsors. I can give you a rundown of the scoring here in the first half. Rochester for three. No. Trampish with the, no, Brittany Waldy, pardon me, with the rebound. And that double team, they just get so many steals out of the Rochester. Good. Delaney makes it 44-7 with a minute left. Neillsville now in a 1-3-1. And the shot is up and good by Sarah Beth Reif. She's got 6 points of the 9. Coming up on 30 seconds left, and Neillsville's going to play for one. .23 seconds. Floater up and good for Amelia Trunkle. And a foul on Rochester. They're going to get her. That's going to be her third. If anything that the Warriors have not done well here in the first half is fouling. Both Abby Kep and Delaney Rochester with 3 fouls each. And I believe that's Laney Trampish at the line to shoot. Still 1-1. She's 0 for 1 at the line tonight. Release rotation? No. Good rebound pulled down by Jess Kuhn. But not a good pass to Amelia Trunkle. Goes out of bounds. It'll be 6.6 seconds. And Avery Wietrick will inbound for Greenwood. She gets it in. Back to Wietrick for a long three. No. Paris Opel. She's going to shoot it. It's going to be well short. And that's half. 46-9. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school, then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back to Greenwood, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for the halftime stats rundown. Before I do that, share some messages from our sponsors. First of all, Heartland Farms. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes, and they are currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Also, Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And last, before we hit the stats, Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can reach Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that's Brian Roosh at Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. Halftime stats, very minimal for the Indians. They have only scored 9 points here in the first half. Tyson Littner with 3 and 6 for Sarah Beth Reif. The Indians are 2 of 7 from the free throw line. On the other side of the ledger, we look at the Neillsville Warriors. 6 points for Amelia Trunkle, 9 for Sydney Subke, 11 for Delaney Rochester, and shooting the lights out tonight is Paris Opelt. She's got 20 points here in the first half. She shot and made 4 3-pointers, and the Warriors are perfect from the line. They are a perfect 7 of 7 from the charity stripe. Before we head back to commercial, it's time to talk to you about Spectrum Benefit Solutions. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. To get started, 3 minutes before we head off to half number 2. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Ladies and gentlemen, to begin the second half of play, it will be Neillsville ball out of bounds.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Just underway here in the second half, and a substantial lead for Neillsville as they went into halftime leading 46-9. Greenwood back to their zone, their 2-3 zone. Subke swings it to Rochester. Paris Opelt, nice shot. 22 points in the night for Paris Opelt. Left off where she started. Now in a 1-3-1 for Neillsville. And off the hands of Tatum Travis, another turnover. Delaney Rochester, no pressure. Opelt will dump it in to Kep. Swing it out to Rochester for 3. Off the front iron, rebounded by Paris Opelt. And a 3 on the way for Amelia Trunkle. And she gets her first 3 of the night, 9 on the evening for her. It's 51-9. Greenwood won their opener over Cornell and have struggled since. Eastern Clover Belt Conference is not that easy of a conference to play in. And Neillsville is undefeated and in first place. And tipped out of bounds by Paris Opelt. That young lady is very impressive. Interesting where you have your taller kids up front on that 1-3-1. Oh, good move by Avery Wietrick. And Avery Wietrick picks up her first bucket of the night. Underneath for Kep, splash. Abby Kep, her first deuce of the night. Walder to Travis, and Avery Wietrick crosses over. Get it into Tyson Lintner. She kips it out to Addison Davidson, and wow. Sydney Subke said, "You'll get nothing and like it." Rochester on top. Paris Opelt will swing it out for Sydney Subke. 3. And whatever Neillsville wants to do, they accomplish it here tonight. Coming up on 15 minutes left in regulation. And just if you're wondering, and another steal by Neillsville and thrown ahead. Here goes Amelia Trunkle, and good jump stop for Amelia Trunkle. If you're wondering, there is a mercy rule in basketball. If you're up by 40 points or more at the 9-minute mark, we will have the running clock. Kep checks out, and in will come Jess Kuhn. Trunkle with the nice pass, and the floater doesn't drop for Sydney Subke. Travis looks for a cutter in the Sarah Beth Reif with the floater, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Sarah Beth Reif has had a good night tonight for the Indians. One of the few bright spots for the team, and they call that foul on Sydney Subke. That's her first personal, first foul of the second half. First free throw for Sarah Beth Reif here in the second half, and she makes it. She is 2 for 3. Sarah Beth with a 3. High off the window. And misses the second free throw. Paris Opelt pulls it down. Neillsville just has such good coordination and communication. Back to man for Greenwood. At this point in time, you got to do something to get the ball. You can't just stay in the zone. And up and good for Amelia Trunkle. 7 points here in the second half. Friends K&S Logistics is a family-owned and operated logistics company located in Greenwood. K&S provides domestic and less than truckload shipping solutions to destinations nationwide. From simple to complex, if you need to move it, K&S can find the flexible solution. K&S is currently looking for awesome people to join their driving team. Full-time, part-time, local, and long-haul positions are available. Visit kslogs.com. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses, and doing so since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And also our friends from Express Employment Professionals. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals, with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Paris Opelt with the pull-up jumper in the lane, good. 24 on the night for Miss Opelt. And the Warriors up by 50. Tatum Travis had the layup and put back by Tyson Lintner. She's fouled, and it's going to be a foul on Delaney Rochester. She's like, what? That look of, oh my goodness. That's 4 on her. Wietrich will baseline floater. Good. Nice shot for Avery Wietrich, 4 in the game. Oh, Delaney Rochester went all the way but lost it, got tripped up. And she's, that look on her face of what? Bria Thomas will check in for the Indians. That's fine. I mean, you don't expect someone of Delaney's stature to commit a foul on the low block, but it does happen. And stolen. Good anticipation by Paris. And Paris Opelt will go to the line to shoot 2. Bria Thomas got into the game and committed a foul. And against Paris Opelt, she's got 24 on the game. She's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Make that 3 for 3. Sarah Beth Reif returns for Greenwood and will give Tatum Travis a breather. 12:16 left. Gracie Shanegarth, the sophomore, checks in for Neillsville, wearing those bright yellow tennies. And Delaney Rochester will have a seat. Second free throw for Paris Opelt. Got the shooter roll, 4 for 4. Tyson Lintner, and she's got to power that up. You get in there with a shot like that, and the kid, as strong as she is and tall, she's got to take that, power it in. Another steal by Paris Opelt, who's looking ahead. She was trying to swing it over to Amelia Trunkle. There is Trunkle for, fake shot 3. Floater. Got it. Amelia Trunkle. 2, 4, 6, 9 in this half. 15 on the game. And another long evening for the Indians here in Greenwood. Bria Thomas, Avery Wietrich thought about a 3. Into Addison Davidson, short. It's going to belong to Neillsville, out of bounds. Delaney Rochester will return for Neillsville. Emerson Ormond, a freshman, in for the Warriors as well. Tell you something, Delaney may have had some interesting fouls called her. She's a superb player. She just is. Rochester powers in the land of the Giants and got the bucket. Delaney with 13 points on the night. Good tipped away, good anticipation. I'll tell you, Jess Kuhn has played well tonight. 10.5 minutes left, and it's 68-14. Kuhn retrieves. Paris Opelt. Guarded by Bria Thomas. Rochester will pop a 3 and make it. That's her second 3 of the night. And we got a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Welcome back to Greenwood. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play for tonight's action. Chris Anderson, my producer. It has been all Neillsville tonight as they lead comfortably 71-14. 10-11 left in the game here. Brittany Waldy now controls the ball for Greenwood. Bria Thomas along with Sarah Beth Reif, Tyson Lintner, and Addison Davidson on the floor for Greenwood. Gracie Shanegarth along with Delaney Rochester, Abby Kep, Emerson Ormond, and Lily Opelt on the floor for Neillsville. And Tyson Lintner gets tied up, and a jump ball is called, and the arrow points to Greenwood. At the 9-minute mark, we will begin the running clock. We have 9:44 left. And Sarah Beth Reif fouled and will shoot 2. And that's Abby Kep's 4th foul on the night. And Sarah Beth is 2 for 4 from the line this evening for Greenwood. First one is up and good. Second free throw coming up for the junior. Made them both. Rochester takes the ball over the timeline for Neillsville. No contact. Lily Opelt will give it back to Rochester. She'll reset. Shanegar thought about a 3, swings it back around. Rochester, good fake shot floater. Missed it. Rebound belongs to who? There's a scrum and the jump ball right at the 9-minute mark. And we will now have a running clock when time resumes, which means the clock will only stop for timeouts or injuries. It will continuously run now the remainder of the game. Neillsville content to run some offense, run some time. 2-3 zone for Greenwood. A 3 put up by Lily Opelt missed. Gracie Shanegarth pulls down the rebound. Back in the Rochester. Good skip over to Shanegarth. And she'll drive now in the lane. Floater and lips out. Tyson Lintner pulls down the rebound. Addison Davidson will take the ball over the timeline. Again, the clock will only stop for timeouts and injuries. Otherwise, it will continuously run. Davidson with the baseline floater. She's fouled and will shoot 2. They call that foul on Lily Opelt, her first. That is the 4th team foul. Addison Davidson 0 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. Make it 0 for 3. Tatum Travis will check in for Greenwood, replacing Bria Thomas. Second free throw coming up for sophomore Addison Davidson. It's up and it is good. So she makes it. Avery Wietrick now will check in for Greenwood and give Addison Davidson a breather. That full court pressure really wreaking havoc on Greenwood tonight. And one of the few turnovers for Neillsville. If you're going to be critical of the Warriors, you got to talk about all the fouls. I don't think Coach Geyer is going to be happy about the foul situation. Steal. There goes Delaney Rochester. Can she track it down? She does. Passes it in to Gracie Sheengarth, who picks up her first basket of the night. Another steal for the Warriors. Delaney Rochester is going to go coast to coast and is fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's on Brittany Waldy, her second foul of the game. And Delaney Rochester shooting her first free throws of the night. Her third and fourth. She had 2 in the first half. Excuse me. First one is good. Tell you, they shoot lights out from the line. Sophie Hansen is checked in for Neillsville. Lainey Trampush in for Greenwood. Second free throw. I do not think that Neillsville, no, they have not. They have not missed a free throw tonight. Shot off the mark by Lindner. Coming up on 5 minutes left. Nearly a steal. Sheengarth. Wietrick with the rebound. She'll push. And go coast to coast and put it up and miss. Rochester comes out of the scrum with the rebound. And good job, and she's going to be fouled by Brittany Waldy. And that's her third personal foul. That's the third team foul. Bria Thomas in for Greenwood. Emerson Ormond, Delaney Rochester, Sophie Hansen, Abby Kep, and Gracie Sheengarth on the floor for Neillsville. Kep, turn around and got it. Abby Kep. Bria Thomas will return it back to Avery Wietrick for 3. Front iron, no. Trampush knocked it off of Rochester. Sarah Beth Reif returns for the Indians. Gives Tyson Lintner a breather. 3:40 left in regulation. And jump ball, a good call. That is the correct call. The arrow points to Greenwood. I know I get a lot of grief for when I make calls like that when I officiate. That is the correct call. That is a jump ball. And they're going to call the foul on Sarah Beth Reif. her first personal, player control. It's out of bounds. 3 minutes left here in regulation. Stick around for the Neillsville Dairy postgame show, friends. Jess Kuhn's going to check back in for Neillsville the next dead ball. And so will Lily Opelt. Rochester, she'll take it herself. Why not? Make the basket. And a timeout called by Neillsville. We'll take a timeout here. You're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Greenwood. Got 2:39 left. It's 79-17 Neillsville. They have never trailed in this game. Led from start to finish. And that full court press and their defensive pressure has caused most of the damage tonight. Shot is up and good for Lainey Trampush for three. So Lainey gets in the book tonight. Jess Kuhn with the shots missed. Again, running clock with the score differential. Greenwood steal. Gracie Sheengarth. And got an awkward shot off. Who's got it? Lainey Trampush in the scrum. And it's going to be out of bounds to Neillsville. She and Emerson Ormond. If I'm saying that correctly, Ormond. Time continuing to run off the clock. Coming up on 1:35. Hanson. We'll bring it back up top. And a three for Lily Opelt. No. Rebound for Neillsville. That's Emerson Ormond. Kuhn. She'll drive, and she's fouled. They're going to get Sarah Beth Wright for her second personal. Out of bounds. Lily Opelt will inbound for Neillsville. And Neillsville pretty much content to run out the clock. Avery Wietrich nearly got a steal. .37 seconds. Shot is up and good for Sophie Hansen. And a timeout called for Greenwood. 30-second timeout. And we'll take a timeout here. You're watching high school girls basketball. No, we're going to go. We're not going to stop. It's just a substitution as Brianna Rowe will check back in for Green. Will make her first appearance tonight in the varsity. Ten seconds remaining. Gracie Sheengarth will take the ball over the timeline for the Warriors. And that'll do it. As Neillsville with the big win tonight, 81-20. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NeillsvilleDairy.com.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson here with Neillsville head girls basketball coach John Geyer. Impressive win tonight.
Yeah, from the offensive end, I thought it was pretty darn impressive. Last couple of games, we've been offensively pretty productive, and that's, to me, always been the toughest thing in basketball, and especially girls basketball, is finding out how you're going to score points. And our kids have come out and done pretty well offensively, and then defensively, we're always pretty solid. So if we can continue to have that kind of balance both at both ends of the floor, we're going to continue to be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that 2-2-1 full court press, that always impresses me, and your 1-3-1 as well.
Well, yeah, I tell you, and it's the players. I mean, Delaney and Mia at the top of that thing really create some havoc, and then we've got some kids that can read things pretty well in that second level and get some steals, and we can get some traps, and it can be pretty effective when the kids play it well, that's for sure. And kids need to have the energy and intelligence to do that, and we've got some kids that have both of those things.
Now looking ahead, you've got a big game coming up next Monday against McDonald.
Yeah, we got a big game Thursday. Alma Center's a good team. Alma Center is picked to win their league. And then we have McDonald, who's ranked somewhere in the top 10 in Division 5 and was, I think, ranked number 1 in Division 5 for a while. But it doesn't get easier. And I tell the kids all the time, we've got a really difficult, challenging non-conference schedule against really good teams, and we've got to do well in those games because for seeding purposes they matter, because it all goes into the computer now.
Correct.
So my focus is going to be what are we going to do on Thursday against Alma Center, and what are we going to do tomorrow to get ready for that, and then we get ready for the next one after that. And I think our kids are pretty good about staying focused and playing one game and one possession at a time. So hopefully that continues.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Coach. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the coverage.
You bet. We're going to bring in Amelia Trunkle. Amelia, good game tonight. I have you down for 15 points. What are some of the things you think you did well tonight?
Well, we passed the ball and we drove well tonight.
As far and free throw shooting, do you practice an awful lot of free throws? Because your team did not miss one tonight.
Yeah, we usually do it every day at the end of practice.
But you didn't get a chance, did you?
I did not do it.
Oh, no, you didn't. But we're going to do something special for you. We're going to put you in the house. You ever done this before? You have? I'll hand you the mic. Get out of the way.
Wait, so all I say is say your name and I'm in the house. Okay, right now? Okay. I'm Amelia Trunkle and I'm in the house.
She's a little nervous about being on camera, but a great job tonight for Amelia Trunkle. We'll first of all do the scoring for Greenwood quickly. 4 points for Avery Wheatrick, 1 for Addison Davidson, 3 each for Lainey Trampush and Tyson Lintner. And a big night for Sarah Beth Reif for Greenwood. She chipped in 9 points tonight. She was 4 for 6 from the line. Overall, Greenwood 6 of 13 from the free throw line tonight. We look on the other side of the ledger for the Warriors of Neillsville. 2 for Gracie Shanegar, 20 for Delaney Rochester, 12 for Sydney Subkey, 15 for Amelia Trunkle, 2 for Sophie Hansen. A big night for Paris Opelt. She chipped in 26 points. And Abby Kep with 4. 11 of 11 at the line for Neillsville tonight. Big win for the Warriors, 81-20. Thank you for tuning in tonight. For my producer, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. And again, our final score is Neillsville 81, and Greenwood 20. Have a great evening.